Hello students of class 8. Now I have come again with an alternative English class. So this is the grammar check section of the first lesson, and this is about types of sentences. So what different types of sentences we are getting here are simple sentence, complex sentence, compound sentence, complex compound sentence. Now what will be there in simple sentence, by following which, or if we find them in a sentence, we can say that this is simple sentence. And what we will find in a complex sentence, by finding which we can say that this is complex sentence. And there must be something in compound sentence, by following which we can say that this is a compound sentence. And complex compound, the name suggests that there will be elements of complex and compound sentences both. So let us now try to find out what we will find in the different types of sentences. In simple sentence, first I have written one subject and one predicate. So in a simple sentence we will find one subject and one predicate. Subject is what? That is the noun or pronoun. It will be found at the beginning of the sentence, maybe in most of the times, and from verb the predicate will start from verb to the end. And second point, no conjunction. In simple sentence there will be no conjunction of any kind. 3.3, to infinitive and gerund can be there in simple sentence. To infinitive, to plus verb, and gerund, verb plus ing can be there in simple sentence. I have given you two examples using to infinitive and gerund. I know him to be honest. Here to be is the to infinitive, I is the subject, and from know the verb up to honest, this part is predicate. One subject, one predicate. Second one, I like swimming. Swimming is gerund here. I is the subject, like swimming is predicate. So it fulfills the conditions of simple sentence. Now I am turning on to complex sentence. The first point I have written here, one independent clause and at least one dependent clause will be there. One independent, that means that can make sense without the help of any other clause. But dependent clause will always depend on independent clause to express complete sense. Now subordinating conjunction, second point is subordinating conjunctions like that, which, what, if, though, etc. will be there. Examples I have given. I know that you are right. I know that is the conjunction here, and this conjunction joins these two parts or two clauses. Here independent clause is I know. I know is independent clause, that is the joining word conjunction, and you are right is the dependent clause. This is dependent clause, I know independent clause. These two makes that what? Complex sentence. Though he is poor, this is the dependent clause. He is honest, this part is independent. So this is complex sentence. I hope you have understood what I am telling up to this point. Now I am moving on to compound sentence, and the points here, two or more independent clauses, joined by a coordinating conjunction. Here two or more independent clauses will be there. Here one dependent, one independent, like that, not the thing here. Here one coordinating conjunction will be there, and coordinating conjunctions are 7. I have given them: for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. These are the coordinating conjunctions, and I have written will be there. So example, he came home, and is the coordinating conjunction used here. He came home independent clause, he started reading another independent clause. These two independent clauses are joined by this and, so it is compound sentence. He is poor, independent clause, but is the joining word conjunction and coordinating conjunction but. He is honest is again independent clause. So these are compound sentences. And finally we have complex compound sentence. It is built up with more than one independent clause, and at least one dependent clause. So example, many people came to the meeting, and with it comes that coordinating conjunction. It is going to be compound. They were shouting, but they never violated the law and order. Here, this is independent. This is compound sentence, two compound sentence. But is it the law and order? Even though they were being corrupted. So this becomes complex compound sentence now, because here and is used, here but is used, but is used here, and is used here. These are compound, and even though this is your conjunction for complex sentence, and this makes complex compound. Thank you very much. We will meet you next with something from these types of sentences in the next class. Thank you.